me, mister, do you have the time? Are you so important that it stands still for you? Excuse me, mister, lend me your ear.
So, is Twitter your favorite social network?
Yes, I do love Twitter. I think it's just so easy. It's really just easy to have 140 characters. It's easy to talk to people every day through Twitter. It's easy to answer messages. It's so manageable. When I check my email, I'm just like bombarded with emails, and it's really difficult to shoot that, but shoot a line or something like that. But on Twitter, I've found even when nothing else will connect on my mobile phone, and that's one of the things is I have my Android, and then I also have my iPod somewhere around here. But I just really am into this, and it's something that I just love to do. Is and it works even around the world. It's I guess it's light in management too. So even when I can't respond to email, it's really easy to do a quick tweet, and people get the language. They get that it's not going to be always so in depth or anything like that, but you can really say a lot. And so I found it just easier to manage things that way. And of course, the people don't necessarily have to follow me. Or sometimes I can make it really through a direct message or something like that. And so I just think it's better. Facebook, it's more social, and you have to have friends. And so I just think Twitter is very manageable.
It's kind of strange in a way. We call it social network, but we teachers, at least, seem to be using them for work rather than socially. Have we got problems separating the two, you think? Or do we have so much fun working? What's your take on this?
It makes it more pleasurable. It's like we're sharing an experience with someone, and so then it's fun and it's work.
Many may look upon you as a successful woman, and may think, I want to be like her. What advice can you give them?
My advice would be to really define the way you feel successful. And I think one of the ways I define success is to be able to live in your passion. And that's something that I do. Every day I try to really do things that I'm really passionate about and excited about. And I try not to get myself in this rut or routine where I feel like I have to do something just because, what extrinsic values I get out of it. But instead, I don't worry about that kind of stuff. I more just worry about what it makes me feel inside, because I know at the end of the day that that's what I want to feel. I want to be able to go to bed feeling like, I really made a difference in the world. And that would be my advice to people, is just to live what they're really passionate about, and don't really, kind of forego the rest, because the rest will kind of come into place.
Right now, you're working on the big project, aren't you? The RSCon 3. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
The Reform Symposium RSCon 3 is a free online conference for educators worldwide. It's very global. We have over 80 presenters worldwide. And we really try to make it for every kind of time zone. So there's about 4 presentations going on constantly, on every hour almost. And we have several notable keynotes. And one of them, the reasons why we have this is because last year we began the conference, and we had about a little over 2,000 attendees, and it was really exciting. We were able to do this, and it was me and Chris Rogers and Kelly Tinkley who started it, and Jason Bedell. And so it really grew into something big. And then in January we had over 4,000, and it was only a 1-day conference this time. And so now it's July the 29th through 31st this year, and we expect 8,000. And one of the reasons why is because in July we had Lisa Dabbs, and we included more organizers, Melissa Tran, who really helped us a lot too. And so we had what we had decided to do is we decided to email different types of district leaders and principals, and we only had about 80 that we did at the time, and it was mostly US based because the US does something where it shares all the emails online. So we decided we would just send them a program and that we would ask them to forward it to their teachers, and they did. It grew to 4,000. So this year we've done about 200, and so we're hoping that all of those district leaders and principals and administrators really share it with teachers that are not online. And Kyle Pace really helped us with that conference as well. What we decided to do was also do an open lab. And what that means is it's like a 24-hour place online where teachers can drop in, and we have it this year as well. And we will show them how to get connected on Twitter or Facebook or do social bookmarking like Diego and things like that. And so this year we've had a bigger team, so we've been able to do a lot more. We've had Clive Elsmore, who's just been phenomenal in getting the schedule really to be something that everyone can find in their time zones, because this is one of the problems we had, and he's really helped with keynotes and just a lot of stuff. And we still have others like Mark Barnes, and who's really helped us a lot with getting different types of our paperwork and administrative work and the word out, and just really helped us. So we have so many people on board. Cybrary Jerry, who's really helped us as well, and there's just so many different types of organizers and presenters and keynotes. And one of the key figures was Steve Hargadon, and Steve Hargadon was our keynote last year, and he's going to be a keynote this year, and he was actually the most popular keynote last year, and people really enjoyed seeing him. And so this year he's really helped support us with Illuminate Rooms, but he does future of education, and he talks to people like Alfie Kohn and Sir Ken Robinson and Diane Ravitch. And so he's really talked and interviewed many of the great education reform leaders and transformation leaders out there. And so we're so excited to have him on board, and we just it wouldn't be a conference without him, basically. And Sue Waters too has helped us quite a bit, and Joe Hart and Phil Hart really training people on how to use this webinar platform. And so we really are hoping to have that 8,000, and I think maybe that we're kind of underestimating it. But we're pretty positive that we'll achieve that figure. We have over 80 presenters worldwide, from Africa to New Zealand to South America to North America, the UK, Europe. I mean, just all over the place. There we have presenters from and keynote speakers. So we're just really, really, really blessed to have all these people on board, and even you. So
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. But tell me, why should people attend the RSCon 3 in this case? What makes the RSCon different from the other conferences?
So we really just hope that people will spread the word, will invite different colleagues. And one of the reasons we think that the Reform Symposium is really different than most online conferences is, first of all, because we do have it to where we do show educators in how to connect online, and many educators may not get Twitter or Facebook for professional development, but a lot of them will go to a webinar. If you say, here's the link to the room, just all you have to do is click on this link, and all of a sudden you see this great presenter. You can be in your PJs. Beth Cagnell, one of our presenters from France, she calls it pajama PD, so that's kind of the word we have, PJ, professional development. So it's really easy. You can, attend anywhere you have an internet. You have internet access, and a lot of people will even come to internet cafes, and they'll stay for many different for many hours, and they'll stay for the 3-day event because it's free, and we do have the recordings afterwards. So if you miss any, then later in the week you're able to access these, and you're able to share them with your different community, and also for staff development. We also have different types of forms that you can fill out, because many institutions will also give you professional development credit. They'll give you continuing education credit for this. So we do try to make it to where it's almost like a real conference as well. You win prizes from different raffles. So we really, really hope that people will come and tell all the teachers about it, because it's free and it's just a great professional development experience. And many of the educators that attend will tell you it's really kind of has a profound impact on their teaching. They really come away with some incredible ideas, and they really come away with some great friends.
So, Shelly, the woman who never sleeps, tell me, what relaxes you?
So, what relaxes me? Well, this kind of stuff relaxes me in a way, but one of the things that many of my friends will tell you, and one of the organizers that we've had this year, is Cecilia Lemos, and she's a really good friend of mine from Brazil, and she's really helped with the organizing as well. And one of the things she'll tell you is that I have to have my beach. So I travel quite a bit. I probably travel at least every month. Sometimes I travel 30 days straight, and I'll be in different countries. So one of the things is that I have to be by some water, and I really try to go and watch the sunset. Or I know it sounds a bit cheesy, but this is kind of what I do, is chase different sunsets and around the world, or sunrises if I can, and really relax by the beach and just kind of get away. And I do turn off my technology every once in a while. But a lot of times I'll take pictures and just kind of be by myself and immersed in my thoughts. So that's what relaxes me.
All right, what's next? What's in the horizon for you?
So, any projects? Well, right now I am just kind of working on traveling quite a bit. I'm hoping to get to Australia, Tokyo, France, and Brazil this year to give different workshops. Every Friday, I give a free webinar um, that teachers can attend, and they can find all the information on my blog, which is Teachery Bootcamp, or they can actually go on my Google Plus profile, which I've updated recently and has links to every project I'm involved in. Or you can visit me at Terrell and find anything that I'm in there. But I am going to do, I am working on a big project with Joel Josephson right now, so I will be telling you more about that when it comes along. And thank you so much once again for having me. Hope to see you at the Reform Symposium. Well, you're a guest, because I know you will be there. And thank you so much for spreading the word about it.
Yes, Shell, I'll be there. Well, thank you so much for taking time off your busy schedule to come here. It's been fun talking to you, and good luck for everything you do. Bye.